Nothing says Caribbean vibes like the sea breeze, calming blue waters, sand, sun, sea, and of course, Caribbean food. The Caribbean Sea teems with so much life, most of which makes its way, some way or the other, onto our dining room tables. There are just so many tasty dishes that can be prepared from seafood. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite seafood shellfish recipe. Stay tuned for my spicy seared scallops. I'm using 1 pound of bay scallops, and one of the first things I'm going to do, which is what I do before I sear any sort of meat or fish, is that I'm going to pat dry them so that when they hit the oil, they won't make a big splatter. Sprinkle the pieces with a dash of black pepper and also with a dash of salt. Heat 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in a pan. Now carefully place the scallops into the hot oil. And here you have to be very cautious because the oil is likely to be popping and you don't want to get burnt. Moving very quickly, add some salt and some pepper to the sides of the scallop, which were not yet seasoned. Now this is where many cooks go wrong when they're cooking scallops. They either turn or flip the scallops too early, therefore ending up with undercooked scallops, or they wait too long, ending up with a very rubbery taste scallops. The ideal cooking time for scallops this size is about 2.5 minutes on each side. So time it carefully and flip after 2.5 minutes. Look at that. There's that nice golden brown color that we're going for. At this stage, it's time to introduce a bit more flavor to the scallops. And so I'm going to add about a tablespoon of butter. And that buttery flavor is just always so nice on these very delicate seafood dishes. But I'm also going to add a few more spices to just kick things right up. So I'm adding here some basil, and this is fresh basil leaves that I've cut from my garden. I'm going to add some pepper, and if you are really into having things heat factor 10, then go ahead and add your Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm using a milder pepper, but it still has a kick factor. And then I'm going to add some garlic, and garlic, of course, in seafood, you just can't go wrong with that. It's just going to make those flavors pop, even while preserving the mild flavor of the fish. And if you're Caribbean and if you love your seafood the way we love our seafood, we know it cannot end without adding a toops of thyme. And so I'm going to add a bit of thyme leaves as well. And I'm just going to give it a nice little stir, and you can see all of the juices there, and those are natural juices that came from the scallops. I didn't add anything. Of course, it's mixed with the butter, but apart from that, so we're going to get all of those flavors preserved in the end meal. So this is just smelling awesome, guys, and I'm so looking forward to actually tasting it. And it's still soft and nice, as you can see here, not rubbery and not undercooked. I'm now going to turn off my pot because I can see that it is properly cooked and the flavors are nicely incorporated. And you can serve this your way. You can have this with a salad. You can go ahead if you're on a keto diet and have this with some zucchini pasta. And of course, these meals always go well with a nice glass of white wine. So try this recipe at home and let me know how you like it. And until next time, walk good.